The story I'm about to tell you is extremely horrific. It's gut-wrenching and not at all easy to watch. It's the story of the girl in the basement. When she turned 18, Elizabeth Fritzl was held captive in a locked cellar bunker for 24 years by her own father. Trigger warning, this is one of the most horrific and shocking true crime cases in recent history. It's extremely difficult for me to articulate, so please don't stay if you feel uncomfortable. She wasn't rescued until the age of 42. Her own father had been essaying her since she was just a child at the age of 11. When she turned 18, her father, Joseph Fritzl, asked for her help in the basement because he supposedly needed help fixing a door. As Elizabeth held the door, and as soon as it was on the hinges, he swung it open, forcing Elizabeth inside and knocking her unconscious with an ether-soaked towel.
And here we go. What do you think?
I mean, kind of sucks. There's no windows.
You don't like it?
Dad,
That's too bad.
what are you doing? Dad? Dad? What are you doing? Dad!
Her mother, Rosemary, filed a missing persons report. For weeks, there was no word from Elizabeth. Then, out of nowhere, a letter arrived from Elizabeth claiming that she had grown tired of her family and ran away. Her father convinced the police that she had run away and joined a cult, but her father knew exactly where she was. Eventually, her case turned into a cold case mystery, and everyone went on with their daily lives and forgot about her. But the demon that was her father didn't. He would lie to his wife and say he was in the basement drawing up plans for the machines he sold, and his wife didn't question this. The home was a duplex, and he would tell the neighbors living upstairs that the noises they would hear were coming from faulty pipes, and he would soundproof the rooms where he kept her. He would go to the basement at least 3 times per week. When he was down there, he would essay his own daughter. Over the next 24 years, Elizabeth would give birth to 7 babies, and she had 1 miscarriage.
You can't tell me what to do.
Something's wrong. Something's really wrong. I don't know.
Her father took 3 of them to live upstairs. In order to hide what he was doing from his wife, Joseph would pretend to find children in the bushes near the home or on the doorsteps, as if they had been abandoned. The child would have a note allegedly written by Elizabeth claiming that she couldn't take care of the babies and would leave them with her parents.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey there, young man. Come here.
What are you doing in here?
I was just missing your mama like crazy, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was perfect for when she comes home.
Finally, after 24 years of a terrible life, one of her children became very sick.
What are you doing?
Makeup?
No, come here. You are very, very beautiful.
Marie, come here. Come here. Hey! Come here. Set the table. You don't touch her. Please, leave her alone.
Great. Thanks, Mom.
Remember to breathe, honey. What's going on? You talk to me. How did you meet Dad? I've known your father almost my whole life.
Her her 19-year-old daughter began having awful stomach cramps, and Elizabeth begged her father to let her see a medic. Her father removed Elizabeth's daughter from the cellar and called an ambulance, claiming he had a note from her mother. Naturally, the hospital staff became suspicious after seeing how neglected she looked and alerted the police. The police reopened Elizabeth's case, and after carefully analyzing the letters that Elizabeth had supposedly written for the Fritzels, they found inconsistencies in them. Elizabeth's father finally let Elizabeth free, and Elizabeth ran to the hospital to see her daughter. At the hospital, police detained her to further question her about why her daughter was so neglected. It was only after police promised that she never would have to see her father again that she let them know what was happening. She now lives in an undisclosed village in Austria known as Village X. Her father was sentenced to life in prison. My sources say he's eligible for parole this year. Take care and thank you for watching. I love you guys.